Hey, hello guys. I think we're good now, but maybe we can wait for a couple of minutes. Like maybe 14:05 we can begin, right? How do you think, Sarah and Adam?
Yeah, let's wait in 4 minutes.
Have a peek at the agenda. So now I think we're good, so we can begin now. Hello everyone, I'm Shirley. I'm the product lead for StaFi. Nice to meet you guys today, and it's a long time no see, and I will still host today's community call. And as you can see, the agenda is as following. So the first one to talk about the recap on our recent upgrades on the April and May is Sarah. He will also have the overall view about the following plans for our coming months. Sarah, are you ready?
Thank you, Shirley. Hello, everyone. I'm glad to see you all at this meeting. Today, I will divide this speech into parts. A recap of our accomplishments from the past 2 months and our key target for the following months. In the past 2 months, we have made progresses in product development and collaborations with some DeFi protocols. The rETH withdrawal feature is now online, supporting users in redeem their staked ETH. Additionally, we have implemented slow mode that lasts for 4 weeks. After the slow mode ends, the rETH withdrawal cap will increase from 32 ETH per day to 100 ETH per day. This changes aims to accommodate more withdrawal while maintaining system stability. While we focus on updating the ETH feature, we have also been actively exploring new opportunities. We have proposed a new solution for LST, which focuses on EVM compatible chains. These solutions involve um, issue rToken directly on the target chain, making rToken more security and composable. It eliminated the need for cross-chain communications and enable easy integration with DeFi. Furthermore, we have conducted research on multi-wallet components to enhance the staking experience and lower entry barriers for users. This effort aims to make staking more accessible to a wider audience. We have also put forward a signal proposal for the integration of SSV DVT for the rETH solution. This integration aims to improve staking security, decentralization, and mitigate slashing risk. Today's community call will revolve around this topic, and we welcome you to share your question during the open discussion session. Moving on the StaFi Hub update, our autumn solution has adopted the ICA model, and the multi-signature address has been removed to enhance the security level. We have also launched the RSWTH liquid staking for Carbon Network SWTH token to the on the StaFi Hub Midnight. Regarding collaborations, our focus has been on integrating rToken, particularly rETH, with some DEXs. We have also launched the corresponding liquid mining companions with platforms such as Pando, Agility, OpenOcean, StickDAO, Valorem, and QuickSwap. There are there are these are the achievements from the past 2 months. Now let's discuss our key targets for June and July. One of our main efforts will be integration uh, of DVT for the rETH solution. We are currently in communication with the SSV team to discuss the details of this integration. We will also we will continue exploring the Cosmos ecosystem and conduct research on Cosmos liquid staking model. Based on our existing StaFi Hub product, we will make optimizations to improve performance. Additionally, uh, the EVM LST model contract will be submitted to an audit agency for comprehensive audit. Meanwhile, we will continue optimizing the StaFi rToken app to provide a user-friendly experience. The app will be also supported on mobile devices, and the new optimizations will be synchronized with existing products. In terms of collaborations, we are actively engaging with cooperation with some LST5 projects to provide more use cases for the rToken. In the coming months, we will exploring more new areas. Let's looking forward to it together. This is my whole speech. Thank you. Hi,
Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I heard you. So that's really a lot of things going on. Next one is Adam. Adam gonna mainly talk about our DAO and community work.
Thanks,
Adam,
Shirley.
are you ready?
Yep. So, hey everyone,
Adam?
and hello. Thanks,
Hello.
Shirley. Hey everyone. So, I have some exciting updates to share with you regarding our community. So, let's dive right in. So, firstly, we are thrilled to announce the launch of the new StaFi DAO Community Governance Platform. This will serve as the cornerstone of our ever growing community, providing a hub of all things StaFi. New categories have been established for a wide array of topics, including grants, proposals, research, community discussions, and guides. So, this will streamline our communication and foster more engaged and productive dialogues between us. To ensure a smooth transition, we have migrated certain topics and threads from both the Stuffy and Stuffy Hub forum and have merged them to the new platform. We believe this consolidation will create a more unified community experience. Notably, we already have a draft proposal for DVT integrations for our R tokens live on the StaFi DAO. So we encourage everyone to check it out and participate in the discussion accordingly. So turning to our StaFi ranges, we've had a productive month. We've onboarded 4 new rangers while respectfully parting ways with 3 who have been inactive. We are continuously looking for fresh, enthusiastic Twitter influencers who are keen to promote Staffy. If you've ever thought about joining our ranks, now's the perfect time to apply. So, simultaneously, our search for Staffy ambassadors continue. So, we believe in growth from within and will be selecting many of our ambassadors from our standout ranges. This underlines our belief that community members should start their journey as rangers and with dedication and commitment can continue on as ambassadors. So let's move on to the numbers. Over the past month, we've made a strategic decision to make our Twitter handle more leaner, only focusing on product updates, integrations, and explorations. As a result, our overall impressions have decreased slightly by about 30%. However, the quality of engagements have improved significantly, with our impressions per tweet actually doubling since then. We believe this shift towards quality over quantity leads to more meaningful interactions, and the full Rangers report prepared by our Discord moderator Alpha Tower is now available on the Staffy DAO forum for everyone to review. Next, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the contributions of our Staffy warriors. A big shout out to Jupiter, who has recently been confirmed as the new Twitter operator for Staffy and RDEX official Twitter handles moving forward. Meanwhile, our search for a competent business development moderator continues. This individual will play a pivotal role in identifying potential collaborations and partnerships for our tokens across the crypto space, specifically targeting EVM compatible chains and Cosmos ecosystem chains. If you believe you're the right fit, we encourage you to apply, with more details being available on the Staffy Fourier page on our website. So finally, I'd like to highlight some of our recent Staffy Twitter Space AMAs, notably the DIA Community Hub hosted a conversation on the future of liquid staking and DeFi with our very own Faizan, the business development manager of Staffy, while I had the pleasure of engaging in a fireside chat with Carbon Network and DMAX about our carbon. So let's not forget Shirley's enlightening session with QuickSwap titled All Roads Lead to Polygon. So as we continue to build and grow, your participation and support are more crucial than ever. So I can't wait to see what the future holds. So until next time, stay tuned for more updates and continue to make Staffy a vibrant and collaborative community. So that's it from my side.
Thanks, Adam. Great work. Also, thanks. Have a great shout out and thanks for all the ambassadors and the mood work. Thank you guys for. So next part I gonna be basically sorry. I'm gonna mainly talk about our recap about latest product as well as the collaboration updates. In the product side, as you can see, remember I mentioned before the decentralization, security, and the user experience are the three main goals to drive the StaFi keep building and going forward. We have been working hard to make sure that we have meeting all of those goals, and I'm happy to say that we have made some great progresses. In general, apart from developing the rETH withdrawal function and its relative security work, we are also developing the new version of the StaFi rToken app website and the mobile version, as we posted before those days, like a few days ago in the Twitter and also our community, and as well as the LST EVM infrastructure super intensive work recently, and we are looking forward to see the results the rETH withdrawal function, still the most important thing for our group to develop. So we have finally finished all the testing and the auditing work, open for the slow mode for the rETH withdrawal, and everything just works just fine until now. And so I think it's about time to open the speedy mode, and just stay tuned for this. We will announce soon for the speedy mode. Apart from this, the rToken mobile app is already finished the main development work. Now we're testing it. I guess soon it will launch officially in this new version. We followed the community requests and added the dark mode and the light mode, both in website and the mobile application. You can freely choose whichever mode you like, or the UX will be super simpler and it supports different ecosystems all in one. That means StaFi Hub functions will also 100% be integrated here, super easy to and influent to change among these networks. Just stay tuned, we are about there. For the security and the decentralization sector, and we have built out the idea of LST EVM infrastructure, which means in the future, StaFi can quickly and easily integrate any EVM compatible chains with high security. In order to achieve that, we need to change our current technology infrastructure and make it more compatible. The Airbnb will be the first R token to finish that. Actually, it's almost done and we are waiting for the audit results. In the future, you can directly mint the Airbnb in the BSC network without bridging and the whole user experience will be far better. Another work for the security and decentralization is a DVT integration, which is also our main topic today, and I will leave this part for Signal. Furthermore, we have integrated with a token terminal and developed our own Dawn page for the R tokens, improving the transparency and decentralization of the data analysis apart from our own R token analysis page. More brand auditors such as Lossless are also integrated now. They can protect StaFi and our communities from the malicious attacks and associated the financial losses. I think it's quite important, especially at this moment, the bear time. For the DAO tours, as Adam mentioned before, we have developed our own forum recently. What of the program budget and the plans will be published in the forum. Check it out and let us know your thoughts. And more the DAO governance and the vote tours are on the way also. Last but not least, in the Cosmos side, we never forget Cosmos, right? We have been keeping improving our tech infrastructure and already adopted the ICA module. The LSM is on the way also. Actually, we are also connecting with multiple protocols and the layers such as the Osmos and the Kava, Kujira for the R Atom and even the rETH listing. Just let me know which ecosystem you want to bring the R Atom and rETH to. Right, like we just launched the RSWTH recently, and it works really good. So go stake and deposit in the new chain if you want to have a try. The RSWTH never gonna be the last R token for sure, and we'll keep connecting with multiple layer ones and projects. More R tokens are on the way. So for the June and maybe the following months, apart from the development I mentioned before for the new version of the R token app, mobile, and the website, our main focus will turn to the exploration of the DVT technology and the Cosmos LSM module integration, EVM LST like Airbnb security audition, and the aromatic EVM LST development. So stay tuned with us and just Keep building hard in the best build time. Now let's talk about the recent BD work in another part. The three parts mainly: the pool listing, LST integration, and the new rToken cooperation. As you can see for the pool listing, maybe some of you have noticed that every day we actually gonna post a list of the current StaFi LP pools in the APR ranking to the community, let you guys know our current pools and its performance as well as its high APRs. Currently, we have 15 rToken pairs in the 13 DEXs across the 6 ecosystems. Some notable new pools are the BOR rETH and the ETH LP deposit in the Pendle, and the Armatic and the Matic trading pair in the QuickSwap, as well as the Stake DAO's Curve rETH and ETH LP deposit, and the Neutron, as I said before, the RSWTH and SWTH, the trading pair in the Carbon network. Apart from all of those 15 pools, we are also connecting with multiple DEXs recently, such as the Wombat in the BSC network, Aura and the Chronos in the Arbitrum network. Due to its really big now, we have to really consider the pool ROI. So some pool integration plan may have to be slowed down, and we need to be cautious to set the new pools. Also, let me know if you guys have any advice or suggestion for the new pool listing and or like ideas about our tokens in different ecosystems. Definitely would love to know what the community think. Next part is the LST integration. We all know it's super hype recently, basically one of the most hardest trend in the East now. StaFi also catch up this trend, and then we actually already connected with a bunch of the LSDFi protocols, such as Pendle and its Pendle Pi, like PenPi and Equilibria. We will cooperate with both of them. For other LSDFis, we have connected really a lot of LSDFi projects like LSDX, Zero Liquid, Tapio, Gravitera, and Asymmetry. But due to word of those protocol are really new, we need to select carefully before we really integrating, so we can protect our token holders. Just stay tuned. We will have a lot of new integrations coming. For many users, they really want to leverage their R token asset. We definitely know this, and we are also trying to find the best way for our R token lending cases. Now we've already connected with quite a few lending protocols. Hopefully, StaFi staking loop will coming soon. That's staking, depositing, lending, and restaking. So, all right. Apart from all of those cooperations, our new R tokens are also on the way. Now we are connecting with multiple layer ones and protocols, and maybe there will have some good news soon. Yeah, okay, I think I will stop here. Really a lot of work, and I believe the future is quite promising. So stay tuned with StaFi and keep building. I personally think this is really the best time to build again. So fasten your seatbelt and ready for StaFi taking off. Next part I think is for Signal for the new StaFi onboarding. We have 3 new StaFiers this month or next month. So first word is Jupiter. You want to introduce yourself to everyone?
Yeah, sure. Hello
Hello.
guys. Hi Shelly. Hi everyone. I am happy to be a part of the StaFi team, and I'm happy to contribute my quota into the StaFi ecosystem. The past few months the past 1 month has been quite an exciting experience, getting to learn more about the project and also getting to learn a lot more about what I don't know in terms of content creation and the likes from Adam and Sarah. And I look forward to contributing more and also talking more about StaFi across several platforms, especially on Twitter.
Yes, thanks, Jupiter. I also saw some of your tweets and also you helped with the illustrations, something like that. Great work.
Yeah.
So next one is Charles. You want to say hi to everyone? Hello, Charles. Are you here? Hello, Sarah. Can you confirm if Charles here? Maybe it's not. Maybe we can move to the next one. Sanchez. Hello, Sanchez.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Hi, Charles.
Hello, good morning. How you guys doing?
Good. How you been
Can you
doing?
guys hear me?
How you been doing? Maybe you can say something for the staff at work, like you have been doing. How you feel, and do you have any suggestion or the thoughts about staffy or like your current work, everything?
Oh, okay. It's been 1 month since I got into the program, and I must say it's been like actually it's been a wonderful experience for me so far. And I must say that it has actually been like the best ambassador program I've been in because, as I've said, I mean, there's always been like this freedom to do whatever you want to do, and no one's like forcing you to do any other thing. And the workflow is actually like very optimal, right? There's always like a sequence of things. You can do your work for as long as you want and how you want to, and then there's a particular time you're meant to, submit and all of that, right? Yeah. So in terms of my the work I've been doing so far, I have to. I've done some infographics. I've done the basic tasks, which is like to make tweets on Twitter, and I made a couple of videos too. So I'll be submitting that by the end of the month. And in terms of suggestions on how to perhaps make the program much better, to be honest, I haven't like seen any downside so far. To be honest, I mean it's always been like a 100% cooperation between the team and the ambassadors, and it's something that will always keep ambassador cooperation alive. So that's basically it for me, and I'm really really happy to be here, and I'm just looking forward to like better days in the program. Yeah, so that's it for me.
Thanks. So next one is Sanchez. Sanchez, I saw you raised your hand. Please go ahead.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay,
Good morning.
that's it. It's a new month, and I'm grateful. Like, I'm congratulating everyone that made to this meeting today. So I'll move straight to the point about my experience and stuff like. So it's been a very good and wonderful experience so far. First of all, the momentary onboarding from being a staff hiring, being promoted to an ambassador, it shows that the team has really been mindful and has been really been looking towards all our efforts as rangers so that we'll be promoted to ambassador program. So I really like everything the team has been doing. In my work outfit so far, as ambassador has not been tough because due to my experiences as a ranger, I've been able to like be up and doing, creating infographics, making sure that whole Twitter gets to know about StaFi protocol. Even in other platforms like ConGecko, where they do have some meetings where I get the opportunity to participate, and I try to make sure that they get to know about StaFi protocol. So I try to like foster the awareness that or I try to foster the awareness of StaFi protocol in every person I get to see myself. So that's basically what I do as an ambassador to make sure that StaFi is known at every not and famous. So that's it. We basically do video creation, infographics, graphics, tweets, threads, and it's really been awesome because it makes our creativity very obvious and makes us like build on what we already know. We learn every day, so we put those learnings to work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sanchez. Definitely super welcome for three of you guys onboarding and let's building together. Thanks again. So next part is okay. I saw someone. Okay, go ahead, Sanchez.
Sorry, that's a mistake. That's a mistake.
Okay, no problem. So next part is Signal. Here we'll talk about DVT integrations into the StaFi LST's insights. Are you ready, Signal?
Yeah,
Maybe,
yeah,
okay. You can share your screen if you want.
yeah.
I can turn off this.
Hi guys, I'm Signal. I will share a brief research of StaFi on integrating DVT. So we all know Ethereum validators participated in the POS protocol by signing messages using their staking private key. But some risks and problems involved in a traditional validator client. Firstly, the staking private key, sorry. So firstly, the staking private key resides in one location. If an adversary gains access to the key, it can create conflicting messages that result in the validator slash. Secondly, if the validator client software is unable to create timely messages to perform validator duties, the validator suffers an inactivity leak that reduces its balance. This could happen due to causes such as software crashes, loss of network connection, and hardware faults. And last, if the beacon node is a big node to which the validator client is connected has a fault, validator may end up following a majority fork, resulting in it appeared to be a fly to the rest of the POS protocol. So, to solve the risks and problem, Ethereum introduced DVT. We can see this apart. Uh, uh, about DVT, there are two fundamental concepts. The first consensus, the responsibility of single validators are split among several co-validators who must work together to reach agreement on how to vote before signing any messages. Secondly, M-orphan threshold signature. The validators the validator staking is split into n pieces. In this part, n is equal to 3. So each of the co-validators holds a shell. When at least m of the co-validators reach consensus on how to vote, they each sign the messages which they are shell, and compile a signature can be reconstructed from the shells. So what is DVT? DVT is a technology that allows Ethereum POS validator to be run on more than one node or machine. This allows a cluster of nodes run by an individual group of community of operators to act together as a single validator on Ethereum. So what's the benefit of DVT? The first safety against key theft. We can see this picture. In the past, the staking private key is in one location, but in DVT, the staking private key will split into many shells in many nodes. Yeah. So the validated staking private key is secure unless security is compromised and more than m of the n co-validators. Secondly, it can against slashing. We in these cases, we use m is equal to CL 2 plus n divided 3. Under the assumption of asynchronous networks, the validator is never slashed unless more than one or three of the co-validators are present. Under the assumption of synchronized networks, the validator is never slashed unless more than two or three of the co-validators are present. And the last, Leibniz, the protocol will eventually produce a new block on the partially synchronized network unless more than one or three of the co-validators are present. But there are also some trade-offs of the DVT. The first, DVT increased the complexity. We can see this picture. So in the past, they just need one node, but in DVT, they need multiple node. So as with any multi-node deployment, there are now more than more parts to running a validator as a whole. This requires limited coordination across the different operators in the cluster and as potential areas of things go wrong. Secondly, latency. So in the past, they just they use their sticky private key to sign the message is okay, but in DVT they need the three nodes to sign the message. So but the three node is not in a network. They could be in many different places. So when she uses the stick private to send messages, will increase the latency. Yeah, DVT introduced a few additional network hops by the consensus maximum and message sharing across nodes in a cluster. This, however, is mitigated by designing DVT to use direct P2P connection across nodes in cluster. And the last, DVT will increase operational costs. As multiple nodes are required to participate instead of just a single node, they are increased operational and hardware costs. This can be offset by being able to run more validators on the same set of machines due to the improved resilience of validator run DVT. So what's the conclusion? So as one of the important providers of Ethereum LST, StaFi will integrate DVT to make Ethereum staking more secure and decentralized. We also compare SSV and open network from the tokenomics DKG. DKG is a short for distribute key generate, operate select and cost part to compare the SSV and OBO. We can see from the table SSV has support tokenomics, operation select, and cost. It means when we use SSV as a DVT infrastructure, or we use the operator in SSV platform, we pay the SSV token to the operator in accessory platform, and the the staking rewards will back to the staking pool. But SSV is not support DKG. So so we need to do another work to support DKG if we integrate if we want to integrate SSV. But OBO is now just support DKG. Tokenomics operation set and the cost is underdeveloped. So to integrate DVT, we will introduce a new module called StaFi Router. This is a staking pool. So when the user deposit ETH to StaFi, the ETH will go to the staking pool. And when the pool reaches some threshold, the StaFi router will choose solo validator or DV to participate to active the validator. For example, if we integrate SSV, when the ETH in the pool reaches 20 ETH, a solo validator can onboarded by staking 20 ETH and running a node. This is the solo validators can directly can use AWS or his own service, but also he can use SSV as their node to run validators. Apart from that, if the staking pool reaches 20 ETH and no solo validators, and there is no solo validators available to run validators. So when the staking pool reaches 32 ETH, StaFi router will automatically select SSV as the validators. So the DV could be SSV and also could be OBO and other DVT infrastructure. So what's feature work? The first StaFi router need to be designed. Furthermore, we have drafted a proposal about integrated SSV in our form, but now we also talk about OBO networks to integrate it. So I think the StaFi root module needed to design furthermore and development. Second, integrate DVT in the StaFi protocol. So thank you. This is a brief research of StaFi on integrated DVT.
Thanks, Signal. So it's a little bit tech and hard to understand. So I just want to have a little clarify here. If I'm a solo validator, there are like 20 ETH in the pool. The solo validator can deposit the 12 ETH and they can run directly. Elsewhere, if there are only like if there were already 32 ETH in the pool, so the StaFi router gonna directly send the ETH to the DVT partners. Maybe SSV will able they can run by their running their DV, right? Am I understanding right? Signal?
Yeah, yes, yeah,
Cool.
yeah, you are right.
Cool. So next part actually gonna be the free talk for everyone who has questions or doubts about the DVT. Course it's almost like 1 hour. We don't have much time left. Do you guys have any question regarding like you don't understand much about the technology or the things we talked before? You can raise your hands and maybe we can offer like 1 or 2 questions related with the DVT, especially on the topic.
Yeah, I have one question to ask.
Yes, go
Hello.
ahead.
Okay, I wanted to know how is StaFi able to achieve interoperability between the Polkadot and Cosmos ecosystem, right? Because I know that they have like two protocols worked on these two different blockchains. So how are they able to like merge the services on both blockchains and do that seamlessly too?
So I'm so sorry. Like if I understand correctly, you are meaning like how StaFi gonna exploring itself in the Polkadot and the Cosmos ecosystem, right?
No, like how is it able to achieve interoperability like between the two blockchains?
You mean the DVT to other blockchains such as the Polkadot and the Cosmos?
No, I
Yeah,
think
exactly.
you're asking the interoperability, right? No.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's what I mean.
So actually, the R token will. So we're changing the infrastructure of R token issuance at the moment. Just as I mentioned, we aim to provide LST solution for different L1 layers, L1 layers. So just like you mentioned, like Polkadot and Solana and Cosmos. So we are now have two directions. So one is the EVM LSD. And the other is Cosmos ecosystem for the event parts. So we issue the R token directly in the target chain. For example, we now will issue the BNB in the BSC directly. So we won't use the bridge to bridge assets from the StaFi chain to the target chain. So the R token is issued directly in the target chain. So it can be integrated, it can be used to pair in the DEXs or in the DEX, or you can use to as a collector in lending protocol, something like that. So I think that's kind of interoperability. And regarding to the Cosmos side, actually, there's app chains having it's live in the Cosmos. So the R token in the Cosmos side will issue on StaFi app chain directly, and the interoperability will be in Cosmos. The R token holders can use the IBC, the interchain communication, with different Cosmos-based projects. So if you're familiar with the mechanism of how the IBC working in Cosmos, so that would be, I think that would be clear. So the IBC will enable interoperability between the R token app chain and the other Cosmos ecosystem. So we may have a new infrastructure to provide LSD solution to the other layer ones. So there's a kind of layer 1, they use the Move language, and also they have a unique machine VM, and it's not compatible to EVM. So maybe AVM or the other VM. So we may build a new infrastructure for those Unicredit layer 1 in the near future, but it's not finalized yet. So yeah, I think that's the answers, I think.
Yes, speaking of the composability and the compatibility, it's like if for most of the current solutions they use in the bridge, to be honest, the bridge and for StaFi, we more care about the security. So we have to be really cautious because now really too much hack and rug and everything. So it's not so easy like to bridging. Maybe we are thinking about bringing the rETH to the Cosmos side for a long time, but like we are still thinking like what's the safest way to do that, to achieve that. Definitely it's in the plan, but we need to really like protect our stakers and like prove everything is safe so we can do that. Just did this answer your question, or you have other doubts? Maybe we can move to the next. Anyone have
No, no, that,
Oh, no.
that's okay. So that's it. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So maybe anyone have the question related with our previous work or the DVT technology shared today? Because today's topic is DVT. Maybe we can remain like 1 or 2 questions. We can end the discussion in the community core. Any questions, thoughts, or maybe anyone want to share your own thoughts recently, like your work or anything? Well, good. Okay, so I think maybe we can end here. How do you think, guys? If you have any question, you can raise your hands. If not, we can end here. Thank you guys for today. It's been a long while having seen, and let's keep building. And thank you again. Have a nice day. Bye, guys.
Have a nice day.
Thank you guys. Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye. Thanks for your time.
Bye, guys.